I think we're two great players.
Let's not get too soppy about it.
The archive is full to bursting with material evidence of just how great they've been for Bayern, individually and in tandem.
Rib and Rob, Rob and Rib, one of the best wing partnerships in world football. A lot of memorable football, combined with a lot of vital goals.
Franck Ribery and Arjen Robben tearing up the flanks together over the past decade for the Bundesliga's most successful club. Even the opposition can't help but be impressed.
They're still there, still going strong at 35, 36. It's quite remarkable.
Schon ein Wunder.
Durability and consistency at the highest level, defining an entire trophy-laden era in Munich.
I think that Robben and Ribery has determined the game of Bayern München for the last 10 years or something like that.
Robben and Ribery leading the way for a new model Bayern, overseen by master tactician Louis van Gaal.
Bayern München had played always 4-4-2 or 5-3-2. It was not, in my opinion, the right system. My favorite system is 4-3-3.
Made to measure for them, with Bayern's wide attacking game now more pivotal than ever before.
They were very important in the system.
It was a radical change. After I joined and then Arjen, the team played a different, quicker brand of football.
We're very direct. We go one-on-one and create chances.
I think they had a huge influence on Bayern. They brought an exceptional attacking armoury with their speed and close control, the scoring threat they posed themselves and chances they carved out for others. Bayern were constantly up against teams who were bent on frustrating them. Now they had players who could open up any defence.
In ways that others could barely conceive, let alone emulate. For Robben and Ribery, the aesthetic blends seamlessly with the successful.
From day one, we were really enjoying ourselves out on the pitch and working very well in combination.
We achieved something together. That's nice.
Sudden impact. Ribery arrived in 2007 and added an instant element of anarchy to Bayern's game.
I hit form straight away. I had a good feeling from the start and bonded well with the team.
Elegant and assured, a master craftsman plying his trade down the left and in his absolute element one-on-one.
I mean, he's an outstanding player. He's just a fantastic, creative, full of surprises.
He mesmerises defences.
Well over 100 assists in the Bundesliga and countless opponents left in his wake, to the ongoing delight of his teammates for the past 12 seasons.
He served up so many breathtaking moments and great goals.
He was sensational to play with. Incredible quality, really outstanding. You could learn a lot from him.
The embodiment of world class for years, decades.
Same dynamism, different style. Arjen Robben. Less ornate than Ribery, the Flying Dutchman eats up the pitch with his galloping stride. A natural left footer who made the right flank his own personal domain. And like Ribery, he got straight down to business after arriving from Real Madrid in 2009.
I asked Hoeneß and Rummenigge to buy Arjen Robben. I have seen him playing a lot of matches in Madrid, playing at the right side. I have discussed that with Mark van Bommel, my captain, and Mark played his role in this.
I said to Hoeneß and Rummenigge, get Arjen, we need him. With Robben down the right and Ribery on the left, you can keep a clean sheet and you're unbeatable.
I was always on my own out wide. I needed someone on the other side, and It was great for me then, because the opposition struggled to cope.
A double-barreled bundle of energy that would ultimately alter the team's genetic structure. Year in, year out, Bayern harvested the fruits of their work down the flanks, often in spectacular style, not least when it came to Robben's signature strike.
Cut inside and aim for the far post.
You know what's coming and you still can't stop it. That's incredible.
Time and time again. Same move, same outcome. For defenders, it's the stuff of nightmares.
He's got it down to a T, thanks to his top-notch technique and a top-class left foot.
Arjen Robben produces the magic.
Out of the reach of the keeper, out of the reach of the defenders. A regular occurrence that opposition sides fail to stop.
He seems to sense exactly how and when his opponent's going to move and reacts to that at just the right moment.
I was switched to the right flank of Madrid and it developed from there. It's something special, I just grew into it. My wife once said, "You should be proud to have your own particular move." Sure, it's led to a lot of goals for me, which is great.
He's averaged pretty much a goal every other Bundesliga game for Bayern down the years. An exceptional return for a wide midfielder. And almost invariably dispatched with his deadliest weapon.
My left foot is my strongest foot. The right I normally only use to stand on and to run. We're laughing about it and making jokes about my right foot because it's not the best.
Acknowledging your own flaws is a necessary part of the elite athlete's makeup. Being a good loser isn't.
Four of us used to play cards. One time, I can't remember where we were, bus, plane, hotel, lobby. But anyway, he lost. And he just flung the cards all over the place and said, "I'm not picking them up." Just stood there. No, that's game over. But fair enough. You want to win everything.
In football, as in other spheres, Robben has always strived for the maximum return. A character trait discernible to his mentors from an early age in his hometown of Bedum.
You never had to tell him to get down to work. He knew what had to be done and was always keen to do it. He always wanted to be the best at every subject. And his marks across the board were good or very good.
The exemplary student. Around here, naturally enough, he's the sporting hero and more.
He's one of us.
The feeling's mutual. Bedum and the wider area around Groningen remains Robben's true home.
My wife and myself are both from the region. That's where our family and friends live. I guess ultimately, we're looking to move back there.
He's a family man. Always be the same person still. Most of the players with his career are in an other atmosphere.
No delusions of grandeur with Robben, despite soon outgrowing his small-town football roots.
He'd get the ball at the back, run the length of the pitch and score at the other end.
Via Groningen, Eindhoven, Chelsea and Madrid to Bayern and the Bundesliga. But also mired from the off in a constant struggle against injury. A prodigious talent corralled by his body into an on-off relationship with his own career.
Having to battle back so often made it virtually impossible to kickstart the career he's gone on to have.
Recurring pain, then it's okay for a while, then more pain. It's frustrating to be sidelined, but you have to get through it.
They should make a film of the effort he puts in. It demands a lot of respect, which he's always got from his teammates. He's an exemplary professional.
His ability to battle back from injuries, an outstanding quality in itself.
Remarkable resilience, paired with an implacable determination to remain true to himself.
Some might say he's off a bit there, Iron, but not me. The qualities that have led him to winning so many games for Bayern and leaving his stamp on the club, they're all a product of exceptional willpower.
It's unbelievable. I sometimes wonder, how does Iron do it, day after day?
For me, Iron's the model professional.
One player will be totally focused and in the zone before a game, well, another's joking around. And you're thinking, you do realize this is the Champions League final? Everyone's different, and for me, that's a good thing.
You can always rely on Frank to keep the mood merry with one of his practical jokes.
Yeah, we've had some good laughs together.
He's a regular jester. Frank Ribery, head of the Bayern Fun faction, who always manages to pull off the balancing act between ever-youthful exuberance and professional probity.
Football's great fun, but you need to work at it as well, and always have a winning mentality.
Recognition has to be earned. Ribery learned that lesson early, growing up in Boulogne-sur-Mer in France. The northern port city's transition quarter has long had its share of social problems. Sometimes it simply boils down to the survival of the fittest.
It's tough. Low-income neighborhood, not an easy place to live. Everyone's out for themselves. Just getting by here can be a very complicated business.
Here, Ribery was the kid with the scar. A motor accident aged 2 left him the target for merciless teasing.
I fought an awful lot as a youngster.
He wasn't scared of anything or anyone. A natural-born fighter and a very strong character. He always knew what he wanted.
He took a while to get it. Ribery followed an unconventional route to the top, penning his first professional contracts at 21.
I never expected to get to where I am today, a big-name player.
Huge respect. He got nothing handed on a plate and really had to battle through as a young player.
When someone's grown up on the street, you have to accept that's part of the equation and work with it. Frank's a highly emotional person. And with that emotion, he's not always made it easy for his club and his coach.
We had also a lot of conversation with each other, with tears in our eyes. But that's nice. I like that emotion.
He was easy to provoke, and he'd respond to that. But he's essentially a very upstanding character, a lovely, fabulous human being.
A complex character, fusing dog-eat-dog mentality with the soul of a sporting artist.
When I've a coach telling me what to do every day or every 5 minutes, no, I can't handle it. I need to play my way, and all my life I've always managed to do that out on the pitch.
Give Ribery his creative space, and more often than not, he'll reward you richly in turn.
I think it's vital for him to be enjoying himself. That's something the club has always appreciated. He was no angel at times, but he's given everything for Bayern and been totally authentic.
I've signed up for another 5 years.
Reavowing his loyalty on the City Hall balcony, His first contract extension at Bayern, the affirmation of an ever-deepening mutual affinity. Ribery had found his home from home in Munich, held in high regard as an employee and a human being.
A comforting embrace, a word of reassurance, that's an important form of recognition for him.
I need a coach who says, I need you. How do you feel? Are you tired? Stay calm. How's the family? The relationship with the fans is incredible. I've been in a few difficult situations, but the fans have always stuck by me. Mia San Mia. That's something I can't and won't forget.
In Munich, they accept him for who he is, and he's never tried to be anyone else. What you see is what you get.
We've always battled together, we've had fun, we've cried, like a family.
A tie that binds unconditionally. 12 years at the same club, at the top end of the modern game. That's a veritable eternity.
I can't forget what I've done for the club or what the people here have done for me.
Once he's warmed to you, he'll die for you, so to speak.
When I come back here, I feel at home. That's important.
City and club, more than a mere workplace. He feels the same.
Yeah, it's become part of my life, for me and my family. My 2 children were born in Munich. That has its own significance. It's why you put in all the work as a professional, to play for a great club like this. And you can't ease off, not for a second.
No off-field escapades, no social media stage management. Robben has earned the admiration of the fans with his football, performance, passion and fidelity.
Very reliable. He always gives it everything and wants the best for the club.
He always helped the younger players.
He plays with such panache and he's a true role model.
He can really whip up the crowd.
I think it's terrific that Ian is so closely identified with Bayern München. It's something that often comes up in football conversation because so many players move on after 2 or 3 years.
You can see how quickly things change in football these days. It'll be hard to find anyone else cut from the same cloth.
But I've had downs too.
That's a fact. A prime example, April 2012, and the Bundesliga summit meeting at Dortmund.
Arjen Robben versus Roman Weidenfeller. I saved it! He saved it! Can you believe it?
Title hopes in tatters from the spot.
Painful. You really have to put those ones away. I'm just very sorry for the team and the fans. My apologies.
Little did he suspect there was worse to come. A few weeks later, in the Champions League final in Munich, another Robben penalty went begging, and another major title flew out of the window.
That was tough going. It really hurt.
Some fans took it out on Robben.
There was hostility, boos for Iron when the Netherlands played Germany afterwards in Munich.
Yeah, it was difficult for sure.
I remember telling him there was no objective substance to the criticism he was getting.
You've got to work through it.
Those moments break some players. They never get over them. He's got incredible mental strength.
I think it made the way we responded in 2013 all the sweeter.
That was no coincidence.
Robben and Ribery spearheaded Bayern's fast-track recovery, with that mir feeling once more to the fore. After 2 years without a title and 2 Champions League final defeats in 3 years, the players catapulted the club to historic heights. The Bundesliga Meisterschale was recaptured with an unsurpassed 91 points. And then came the prospect of the crowning glory, an all-German tussle with arch-rivals Dortmund to become Europe's top team.
You have to win the Champions League once in your career. After losing 2 finals, you've got to take the 3rd chance when it comes along.
A day of reckoning with his own past, European club football's most prestigious prize on the line. And with extra time fast approaching, Arjen Robben won it for Bayern to finally get his hands on that trophy.
He scored the winner, and Frank laid it on for him.
I was really happy for Arjen.
To write a story that cemented his place in the hearts of all Bayern fans, I thought to myself at the time, there's justice in life after all.
The bond between us was even stronger, maybe after our previous disappointment.
This season's just been awesome.
The DFB Cup followed as Ribery and Robben helped Bayern to a historic triple.
It's a great feeling, the first German team to do it. Finishing like this, it's almost fairy tale stuff.
That was crazy. Brilliant. A dream.
A clean sweep, with Ribery winning UEFA's Best Player in Europe award to cap it all off. Achievements for the ages, which he can reflect on at his leisure.
I have a nice room at home where I keep all the trophies and medals I've won. I like it when my kids look at them every day and ask, "Daddy, what did you win?"
Theirs is the era in which Bayern have set and extended the record for consecutive title triumphs. No one has won the Bundesliga more often than Ribery. Bayern's 2-wing wizards have raised the bar and played an integral part in the serial pulverization of German league records. They won't be forgotten in a hurry, least of all in Munich.
2 Bayern legends.
Arjen, his dribbling, going inside is remarkable.
He's a great guy on and off the pitch.
That's nice. You can't really beat that kind of appreciation. A very good-natured guy. He helped me a lot at Bayern.
He could entertain the stadium on his own. We'll miss you. I feel a bit sad. I prefer to see legends out on the pitch.
Wow.
Sorry. I think what really matters most to me in life is respect. Whatever you've done, whatever you've won, it's the people you meet along the way who are important. So, thank you, Mario, Lothar Matthäus and Matthias Sammer.
The football world at large will miss them, but they're part of the Bayern DNA now, with Kingsley Coman and Serge Gnabry ready to follow in their considerable footsteps.
I think they can be even better.
Yeah, hopefully they'll emulate me and Robben.
2 superstars who defined an era.
They'll be missed, not just at Bayern.
That's for certain, but their legacy is equally sure to live on.